Hello beautiful people, I'm Reish Phoenix and today we're going to be doing a mukbang. So if you haven't already, go grab a snack, go grab a drink, grab whatever you need. No, seriously, I'll wait for you. Like, go get some food. You're not hungry? You're not going to grab anything? I'm waiting for you. Go ahead. Did you grab it yet? You're not going to grab anything. Alright. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so on my end, I made some eggs with spinach and I just cut this avocado and mashed it up, so now we have guac. And I have plain piece of toast. I'm going to eat it with the avocado, and in this mug is literally just water. I just wanted to be like low-key bougie and put it in my Batman mug. So, let's get started. How are you guys doing today? Like, not even just today, like, how are you guys doing in life? And I actually hope that you guys are proud of yourself and actually giving yourself credit for everything you've achieved in your life up to this point. And I'm actually really serious about that. I actually just realized, I didn't even know that this was a thing, but September is Self-Care Awareness Month. And I wanted to talk to you guys about that because I've been doing a lot to make sure that I'm taking care of myself and also just doing the best I can to really be aware of how I'm feeling and to make sure I'm always giving myself my best and my all. So I want to say, like, recently I've been really into self-love and self-care. Um, it takes a while, or at least it took me a while to really realize how much I kind of was putting other people before myself. And if you're like me, it's like, I don't know, like you're caring, you're nurturing, you're loving, you really care about a bunch of people, and you always want to be the best version of yourself for other people. But at the end of the day, if you can't take care of yourself, you're not going to be able to give the best version of yourself to people. And self-love and self-care is so important. Like, a few things that I've been doing differently in my life is every morning when I wake up, sometimes even before I open my eyes, I say something that I'm grateful for. And I do that, I've been doing that every morning for around a month now. And pretty much the reason why I do that is because like, you know, when you wake up in the morning and you have so much to get done, but it's like that first second you wake up in the morning, everything feels perfectly fine, and then you think of what you have to get done and you're just like, damn it, I still have to do that thing. So the reason why it's important to wake up in the morning and say something you're grateful for is because you're now setting the energy for the rest of your day. So when I wake up, like, it can be little things like, you know, I'm grateful that I live in a house, that I have shelter because it's pouring rain outside, and I'm grateful that I have this shelter and I'm not outside where I would wake up in the rain. little things like that. Because there are so many things that, or luxuries, if you will, like there's so many things and luxuries that we have that go unnoticed because we've had it our entire life and we never had to worry about if it would be there. And we're blessed. Like, we're so blessed that we have things, even like the internet, to be able to look up, hey, like, I'm not feeling good today. Um, Let me look up what I can do, like home remedies. Like, there's so many things that we're blessed and grateful, or should be grateful if we're not, for having, because we should be grateful for them, you know? And when it comes to self love and self care, like, if you wake up and you're grateful for what you have, like, you're setting the mood, you're setting the tone for your day, you're bringing more energy to the things that you have and putting out positive energy for also obtaining what you want. Like, literally, like the law of attraction. It's just like, if you stay in a state of mind of always being grateful for what you get, you will eventually manifest or bring into your life what you really want, or what else you really want to bring into your world, in your universe. So when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is I say something I'm grateful for. Then when it comes to, and here's the thing, before that, I used to wake up in the morning and check my phone and check social media. And the reason why I would do that is to wake myself up, because the more I would look at the screen and the light and whatever people posted, it would get my attention and it would wake me up. And the problem with that is, like, or at least the problem I saw with that and making the change that I did, is that I was giving kind of one of the most crucial times of my day to other people instead of myself. Like, I was spending time looking at what other people doing, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with admiring what people do, seeing what they've done, you know, being happy for them. But at the end of the day, like, you really need to take care of yourself. So something as simple as waking up in the morning, first thing you think of is something you're grateful for. Go make yourself breakfast, eat, and then after that, turn on your phone. Like, that has definitely changed my energy, because I don't know, like, even if I don't have anywhere to go, it kind of makes me more calm and relaxed, because I wake up, I think of what I'm grateful for. I go use the bathroom, I go make breakfast, and I watch, like, The Office. You know, I watch something that makes me laugh, and then it's not until after that that I turn on my phone. And now there are days when I don't even think about turning on my phone, because I'm so caught up in just nurturing and loving and caring myself that it's like, why do I need the phone? You know? Like, there's some moments in life that you're gonna pass up because you're just so caught up in your phone. So another thing that I've been doing is I've been paying more attention to when I bite off more than I can chew when it comes to getting work done and when I overwork myself. So I am a workaholic. Literally, I will make a list of things I want to get done, and I will wake up in the morning, start doing whatever I need to do, and sometimes not even stop working until like 7 or 8. And when I say that, I don't mean like literally I'm at the computer the entire time. Of course, I'll get up and eat, or I'll watch like a YouTube video or something on Netflix, but for the most part, my mind is like in work mode the majority of the day. Excuse me. And the problem with that is that I work myself so hard and I don't realize that I've overworked myself until later when I've done it. And on top of that, I'm realizing that I have this habit of like, once I write something down and I say like, okay, I want to finish this drawing, I want to finish the line work or something, little simple things like I have to use the bathroom, like instead of me using the bathroom the second I feel that I have to use the bathroom, I'm just like, let me just finish this line work. Like, let me finish this color. And it's like, the problem with that I'm seeing now is that I keep setting aside things that I should react to sooner. And it's like right now it's something simple, but it's just like if I keep building on that habit, it could happen with like other things that are more important, like my health. Like there could be a moment where I'm like, you know what, I don't feel so good, but I'm gonna keep working, and then later on like I end up getting more sick or worse than I am because I'm not taking the time to actually be like, hey, like you don't feel so good. I know you want to get this done, but maybe you should take a break, lay down, get some rest, take care of yourself. Also, when it comes to being sick, that's another thing I want to bring enlightenment to, because all right, let's kind of dissect when people get sick. So, when people get sick, it's when they're stressed out, when they're overworking themselves, when they're going harder than their usual. So, when you get sick, or if there's any family illnesses that tend to be passed down, really think about where that sickness resonates. And what I mean by that is like, let's say you tend to get sick a lot, and the places you get sick is in your throat. Like you always have a sore throat. There are 7 chakras in the body. We have the crown chakra, the third eye, throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus, sacral chakra, and the base chakra. Now, if you always get sick in your throat, that is associated with the throat chakra. So look into affirmations that deal with that chakra, because literally your body is communicating to you where your problem areas are, where they resonate, because there's so many things that like happen to us in health that I feel like are so overlooked, you know, like let's really think about the fact that there are illnesses in our family that get passed down. So when it comes to family, literally your mother raises you, your mother and your father raise you, or your mother and your mother, or your father and your father raise you, and they teach you what they know. Excuse me. And then, literally, when you grow up, you learn from other people around you, but for the most part of your life, your family teaches you what you know. And what happens is literally pain. I'll call whatever family illnesses that tend to come up at or whatever family illnesses that tend to reoccur in your family tree. They're literally passed down because there has to be a point when somebody recognizes something that was passed down through tradition or through family values that doesn't serve them, and then the second that that person realizes that and has children of their own, they break that cycle, and chances are that illness isn't going to show up again. Like, I honestly believe that whatever illness is passed down, it probably is associated with some chakra always never being in its best state in that family, and it being passed down because, like, you can only teach somebody what you know. And I'm not trying to be like, well, y'all should have figured it out earlier, but what I am trying to say is, like, sometimes we get so frustrated with people for not knowing things, but it's just like you can't know something if it was never brought up to you or never taught to you. And I think we need to definitely be more resourceful to each other. We definitely need to also know how to reach out, ask for help, and really be willing to learn. Like, if there's a thought process that you have that isn't serving you, and you know every time you think a certain way it makes you angry, like, you don't want to be angry, you want to be happy. Like, and that's like another thing with self-love and self-care. Like, you have to stop thinking that this person is pissing you off. And when I say that, I don't mean rid yourself of the anger. Like, it's okay that you get angry, but you really need to, at the end of the day, realize, you know, this person gets me angry, but what can I do for myself to make sure that I don't get to this point again, or make sure that, you know, this no longer bothers me to the same extent that it does. You know, you really need to learn how to build boundaries with yourself and others. I think that's another thing with self-love and self-care, because the more you know about yourself, the better your relationships in life will be with people. When I say relationships, I don't mean like a significant other, like, not just that. I mean, like, you'll have better friendships, better relationships, better family relationships. Like the more you know about yourself, the better you're able to communicate to others. Because going back to what I was saying about family and traditions being passed down, or family values being passed down, it's like they can only teach you as well as they know. So it's not until somebody really takes the time to further understand themselves that they can bring those energies and that awareness to other people. And literally, like, living in a state where you're constantly practicing self-love and self-care is going to help you become a better version of yourself, and also help your quality of living in general. So I want to talk about affirmations again and how I use them. So when it comes to affirmations, I usually use them when I'm meditating. So the way I meditate, I usually meditate at night before I go to bed. I will take my crystals, and the crystals that are associated with a specific chakra, I'll place that in that area on my body as I'm laying down. And what I do is literally, I repeat the affirmations back to myself in my head. I usually have like a song playing that doesn't have any words, something where it won't distract me too much. But what I like to do is I just repeat those affirmations back to myself in my head. And sometimes what I'll do is like I'll take a deep breath between each affirmation. So I know that I need to work on my base chakra. So what I'll do is, as I'm laying down, I'm holding my crystals and I have them placed on my body. I'll take a deep breath and I'll be like, I am safe. I am secure. I am grounded. And literally, I will repeat that back to myself in between the deep breaths. And sometimes I'll like go back to a regular breathing state, and I'll continue to repeat those affirmations back to myself. And the point, like pretty much, you're gonna find for yourself what works for you and in what way and why. But for me, I repeat the affirmations back to myself that I know I don't feel as much. So if I don't always feel like I'm safe, or if I don't always feel like I'm grounded, I'll repeat those self affirmations back to myself because I want to let myself know I am safe and I am grounded. And I think what happens a lot is when we're in a specific situation in life, we feel like because we're in that situation, we have to wait until we get out of it to not feel it anymore. And at the end of the day, the way you live your life is because of your mind. You know, like your reactions to your life and how you deal with your life is through your mind. Like if you, like let's think about if you lived your life but didn't think about anything, like do you understand what I'm saying? Like if you literally just lived your life and you went off of instinct and you didn't think about anything, of course bringing into account that your heart is in the right place, life would be so much less stressful because things become stressful when we start thinking about it, overthinking about it, overanalyzing it. Like that's where the stress of it comes from. So the point of these affirmations is to kind of reprogram my mind to know and believe that I am safe, I am secure, I am grounded. And the more you tell yourself these things, the more you become it, the more you feel it, the more you put that energy out into the universe, the more it'll come back to you. And literally, like sometimes it's weird even saying this, but it's just like you can literally be in the same situation you were in before that was bringing you so much anxiety, but now because you've changed the way you're thinking, it doesn't even seem like that situation is even there. Even though you're conscious of it, you're not allowing it to latch onto you and actually affect your mood. You're just realizing you're here, you're grounded, you're safe, you're secure, and that situation is happening over there, but you and that situation are two different things now. So another thing that helps with affirmations is to actually do things in your life that helps you feel the things that you're saying that you don't necessarily feel yet in your life. So let's say, for example, if I'm working on my base chakra and I want to work on feeling more grounded, something that can make me feel more grounded is working out. Because for me, when I work out, I'm very particular about my posture. I'm very particular about the muscles that I'm engaging when I'm working out, and literally I have to be grounded. I have to make sure that I'm standing a certain way to really engage a specific muscle. So at night, I do my self affirmations. When I wake up in the morning, that's when I say something I'm grateful for. So in between those two periods of time, I need to make sure that I'm doing things that help me feel what I've been saying to myself at night and in the morning. So working out helps me to really feel grounded. Another thing is doing my makeup really helps me with boosting my confidence because, and when I say that, I don't mean I need the makeup to know that I'm beautiful or I need the makeup to feel better about myself. What I mean is doing my makeup, I have to look at myself in the mirror. Like I have to really look at my features. I have to know where to place certain colors on my crease or on my brow bone to really bring out or accentuate certain features. So literally I'm building a relationship with myself where I'm understanding my body and understanding how to put it in its kind of like understanding how to really accentuate my best features, you know? Like at the end of the day, everyone is beautiful. Like, let's really think about this. Like, when a woman or a man put on makeup and they look beautiful, it's because of what they already have. Like, you can't look beautiful from adding something you don't have. Like, you're accentuating or you're bringing more light or more shadow to something you already have. So, you have to have that base or that canvas or that foundation to bring out whatever beauty you're seeing now. Like the beauty you're seeing now has always been there, you know? And when I say hello beautiful people in the beginning of my videos, I mean that. Like really think about the fact that regardless of who you are, there's someone in this world who finds you attractive. Regardless of if somebody else doesn't, somebody does. Which means we're all beautiful, you know? Like, when I say that, I mean we're all beautiful. Like, hello, beautiful people. Like, what's up? Hello, beautiful people. So, you know, little things like doing my makeup, for me personally, it helps me realize my beauty. It helps me realize that I'm beautiful, you know? And it's so important to do things with self-love and self-care to understand these qualities in yourself so you can see it in others. Because like I said before, you have to recognize something within yourself and know something within yourself to be able to bring that to your universe. So if I never took the time to realize how beautiful I am, I couldn't tell you how beautiful you are, you know? Like that's really what it comes down to when it comes to bringing out these energies in your universe, you know? So it's so important to work on self-affirmations, really say the things to yourself that you want to bring out in your world, you know? Really tell yourself, meditate on it, wake up with it in your mind in the morning, go to sleep with it in your mind at night, and really bring out those energies in your world. Do the things in your life that help you feel those things and really take care of yourself. You know, like really take care of yourself. Get to know yourself better. Like another thing is, you know, like figure out whatever it is that works best for you. Like at the end of the day, I'm telling you that when I do my makeup or when I work out, like this is how it makes me feel. Doing those things may not resonate the same for you. So figure out for yourself what really works best for you. You know, like take whatever message from this video that you really want to bring out in your life and learn that for you. We're all different, but so alike at the same time. And it's like, at the end of the day, self-love and self-care is a personal journey. It's a journey for you to figure out how to become the best version of yourself and how to really take care of the best version of yourself. Because all these other things that we're so worried about, like, oh, we have to make sure that we work so hard to get this done, or, we have to make sure that we reach out to so-and-so for whatever reason. Like, you can't do those things if you don't take care of yourself. Like, it's so important to do that, you know? And also, side note, I'm probably going to eat the rest of this off camera because here's the thing. When I eat, I kind of fill my cheeks up like a chipmunk and then I chew. It's like I just fill my cheeks up and then I start chewing and then I start swallowing, and I'm trying not to do that. And then on top of that, I'm trying to make sure that I'm giving you guys the message that I want to give you guys. So it somehow turns out to be me either taking really long food breaks or just not eating that much. So I'm going to finish this. I'll finish the rest of it off camera. But, you know, I just want to stress how important self-love and self-care is, you know? And even when it comes to the people we surround ourselves with in our life, like, really make sure you're putting the people in your life and surrounding yourself with people in your life who really make you feel good, you know? And something I struggle with is sometimes I feel bad asking for help because, for example, I love doing stuff like this. I love giving out helpful, useful information. And then when I have days where I'm feeling down, I feel bad because I feel like I can't be in the same state for you guys. Like, I feel like I should only bring positive vibes. And if I'm in a state where I'm not in my best, I feel like I'm bringing negative energy to someone, and I don't want to do that. And what I'm learning is that at the end of the day, everybody needs help. I'm going to say this to you guys because this is what I've been telling myself. You're not a burden. Like, you're not a burden. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to reach out to the people who love and care about you. And it's okay to say, hey, you know, I'm not doing too well. Can you be here with me? When can you be here with me? Like, I need you, you know? Like, it's okay to say those things because, you know, like, we can't do everything by ourselves, you know? Like, as much as I love being independent, it's so important to reach out and connect with the people that we have in our lives. Like, they're in our lives for a reason. And it's so important to, like, let's say there's a certain person you want in your life, or there are people in your life who don't give off the qualities that you want. Like, let's say you want somebody that's more loving and nurturing. If you can't find them specifically in your life, then, like, something I do is, like, I'll look for those people, like, on Instagram, like, or on whatever media platform. Like, if there's some account on Twitter or on Instagram where they're constantly putting out positive energy and putting out quotes and putting out stuff that really makes you feel better, like, follow those people. Look through those pictures, like, read those tweets, because if you need that in your life, that person already naturally has that quality, so you need to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with that energy. And also, it's more fair to do that than to look at the people in your life sideways because they're not acting the way you want them to. Like, that's not fair to them, and it's not fair to you, because for you, you know what you want. There's nothing wrong with knowing what you want, but when you take it to a point where you're projecting that onto somebody who doesn't naturally have that quality, like, that's unfair to them because they've never been that person. You can't ask somebody to change for you. And on top of that, like, when you find somebody who naturally does that, it's more genuine. It's more in their nature. So really be aware and conscious of the people you surround yourself with and the energies you surround yourself with, and make sure that those people and those energies are a reflection of what you want and what you need in your life. Alright, beautiful people, so that's it for today's video. I hope that you found this useful and helpful and resourceful. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I low-key felt scatterbrained today. So if I seem a bit off, that's why. We all have our off days. It is what it is. But regardless, I hope that you guys were able to get something useful from this video and it helped you. If there are certain things that you want me to clarify, let me know. I'll do another mukbang and I will clarify those things or go further into whatever it is you want me to go into. But until then, bless up and enjoy the rest of your day and take care of yourselves. Remember to practice self-love and self-care. Until next time, sending out much peace, love, and enlightenment. Bye, guys. Now, there are 8 different chakras in our body. You have the base chakra, the sacral chakra, brain fart, oh my god. The solar plexus, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye, crown chakra. I messed up. So we have 7 chakras in our body. Until next time, sending out much peace, love, and positive vibes.